Hello, it's James and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a every item duplication glitch. Now, this is a very OP duplication glitch, although I would say it is not the most consistent glitch. So bear that in mind. This is just another duplication glitch for you guys to know, and yeah, the more you know, I suppose. So basically, we are gonna do this on a brand new world. For the purpose of the video, I'm gonna do it on a flat world, just to make it a little bit easier. You don't have to be on a flat world, of course. Let me just turn off multiplayer. You don't need coordinates, and technically you kind of need a chunk pack, but I'm going to show you a little way. That's if you're on PC to find chunks anyway. So we just spawned into this brand new world, and basically I'm going to want to find the edge of a chunk. So you can see it's literally as easy as going like that. So you see that is the edge of a chunk, and all I'm doing there is going in and out of full screen. So I'm going to leave it in there, and now I've got this point, I can literally start setting up the dupe. So from here I'm going to go 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And that is a chunk. And we know that this is a chunk border. So this is another chunk, and this is a chunk border. Super easy, super simple. So what I'm going to do is grab some of this. Now, alternatively, you could actually use a chunk pack as well, I should mention. Yeah, super simple, like I said. What I'm going to do as well is grab all the items that we are going to need. So we're going to need some sticky pistons. We've got some dirt. I'm going to need a lever, a redstone torch. We're going to need a little bit of redstone itself and a repeater. And, of course, we're going to need some chests and some items that we want to duplicate. So I'm just going to grab some chests, and I'll grab 16 or maybe 15 random items that I want to duplicate. So I'm just going to go for the, randomest items. However, if you were to fill up every single one of these chests with choker boxes that are full, that would be definitely the most efficient way to do this. However, like I said, yeah, you can just grab any items. Well, I won't grab the player heads. I'll grab some of those. We already got diamonds. We'll grab some beacons, some of those, some heavy cores, some of those. What else can we have? Some trims, some keys, literally any item in the game you can duplicate. So you don't even need to do like stacked items. You can do unstackable items as well. So we can grab some of these. I think we got enough right now. I've not even been counting, but yeah, there we go. So what I'm going to do is basically set up 15 different pistons like this all the way down to the end of this chunk. Maybe that's 16. I think that's 15. Yeah, we're good to go. And then in front, we're going to go like this. Actually, not like that. I'm going to fill up these holes now. And we're just going to go to this end and place chests like this. Super easy. As you can see. And then we're going to come back to this side, and we've got like this little gap. I'm going to fill that in now, and I'm just going to come over here a little bit. Actually, maybe we're going to need 2 repeaters, but I'll see if we do in a sec. So we're just going to set up a little clock right now. Doesn't have to be anything good, so this one will work perfectly. We'll go with 2 repeaters, just purely for the fact of how long we're going to take this redstone right now. Just so every single one... Yeah, okay, that's still not working. I think maybe... 1 second. We'll turn this off. Alright, so I'm just going to double check that this one is actually in the chunk. With this method. Alright, and I don't think that is in the chunk. Let me just do that again. Over this side, just to double check. Alright. It is indeed in the chunk. So, I'm just going to just delete it anyway, even though it's in the chunk. It should work. I just can't bother to get the redstone to work. You just got to make it go long enough. So, add a few more repeaters or something. And now what I'm going to do is simply add all of the items to the chests. So I'm going to go along and add the items. Like I said, the most efficient way would definitely be fill up a load of shulker boxes like this with items. And if you need to duplicate so many items, this duplication glitch is really quite good. Now, again, the end regeneration glitch does work still, and it is in the game. However, you might not be, like, in the end yet, and you might want to do early game glitches. So, just bear that in mind as well. That's another reason to know this glitch. And we'll throw this in here. You know, we'll throw a few more items in here. Like that. And that one. And we should be good to go. So, what I'm going to do now is also grab myself a spyglass. And I'm going to save. And we're going to go into the center of the chest, somewhere around here, like that. And we're simply going to start walking backwards. But first of all, before we do that, we should turn off this, or turn on. So they're going in and out of the chunk. So we'll just go like this. You see how they're going in and out of this line? Yeah, they're going in and out of chunk right now with the items. So we're going to leave that on. We're going to line ourselves up. And we are going to go all the way back like this. And what we're aiming to do is get it so we can just see these flashing. Alright, so we're just going to sneak back. Well, not sneak, but just slowly go back. And you'll get to a point where you'll start to see these flash. So, right here. You see how they're flashing right now. So what I'm going to do is save and quit. But what happens when you save and quit is sometimes the state of the chests kind of change. So they won't be flashing anymore. Which you'll see what I mean. So you see that one's flashing. So what you can do is just adjust yourself a little bit. And you can come back. It doesn't really matter per se. Just as long as you've saved it at some point. And in fact, before I do this, because this is a good thing to do, I would almost definitely make a copy of your world before like trying to perform this glitch. So I'm going to do that. I don't really need to, but you should definitely do this just for safety. You can actually end up deleting the chest using this glitch, so be very careful. So I'm just going to go onto the main world and we will try this. Basically, we're going to go back and we're just going to go forward until we can see them flashing. So you see that? We need to go back a little bit more. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is basically look here. And I'm just going to exit out of the game. Now, ideally, you want to exit out whilst you can see the chests. But it's quite hard to do, as you can see. Maybe we could slow down the redstone, which I might try doing that. Maybe it'll help it, so I'll do that after. But basically, we're going to close it down like that. And then we're going to open the application again, Minecraft. And at this stage, we should have actually duplicated our items. Again, this is not the most efficient duplication glitch, so it doesn't work every time. But basically, you know if it has worked. Alright, so it looks like we have got double chests right there. Let's go and have a look. There's different versions of this working. Sometimes they'll be invisible, and you'll know it's not working because the redstone itself is not working. But apparently, yeah, we've been able to get these double chests anyway. So what I'm going to do is go like that. And you can see that we've been able to duplicate the items. So I can take the items out. And then we've also got the items in this one. Like I said, sometimes it doesn't always happen like this. That was actually quite a good time. Sometimes you will end up getting ghost chests. If that is the case, you will have to remove the pistons and then the ghost chests start to appear. Hopefully in this video we'll see that happen. So what we're going to do now is we'll go into creative and we'll leave those chests and I'll remove these and I'll just collect all the items. Alright, fill that back up, collect that, and we know that's going over the chunk like this. Alright, perfect. So what we're going to want to do now, or at least test out, I'm going to do it like this so it's slightly slower. Alright, so I've clicked the repeater once, and then we're just going to do the exact same process again. This bit here is just purely for testing, so let's have a little look. We're going to go into survival, and once again I will save the game once I've got to the right position. So we're going to go all the way back, just continuously walking back. I believe it's around about 4 or 6 chunks, something like that. So there we go, starting to disappear. use the spyglass and slowly go back till they're like flashing. Alright, they're kind of flashing. There we go. I'm going to save and quit again because, of course, we've changed the system. And now I'm going to log back on. Right, maybe we're going to have to walk back again like we did last time. Right, everything's flashing. Like I said, we're going to want to try and log out of the game whilst we can see them. We've got a little bit more time, as you can see. So it's a little bit easier. So I'm thinking maybe that will improve our chances. But again, this isn't the most consistent, so it might not work every single time. But let's just have a little look. Let's see. Alright, it looks like we've got the chest again. Let's go and have a look. I mean, that seemed a little bit easier. It's worked kind of like this again. So it's just left the chest there. So, but this time, oh wait, oh yeah, because I emptied this one, didn't I? Almost thought the items got deleted, but you can see here, yeah, we've got the items again. Pretty nice duplication glitch. Again, it's not as consistent as is actually shown in this video. Sometimes the chest can disappear, so bear that in mind. And sometimes you can get the ghost chest, remember that. So if you do get ghost chest, remove these pistons like this, and then chests will actually appear. I thought a chest was appearing there, but yeah, chest will appear this side where these are, right here. Yeah, so the pistons won't go back and forward if you get the ghost chest. And yeah, because the ghost chest can't be pushed. Like I said, if that happens, just remove the pistons like this, and then the chest will appear and you'll get your duplicated items. So pretty nice, right? Again, it's not the most consistent, but the more you know. Remember, if you've got any more bugs or glitches, let me know in the comments below. But that is all I've got time for. I will catch you guys on the next one.